Clearly, we've moved on to the transition questions, so let's just go in there and try to understand the relationship between the sentences, maybe without the choices, and just see if we can maybe get what they're going for on our own. When Chinese director whatever Chloe accepted the Oscar in 2021 for her film Nomadland, she made academic award history. Okay, so that seems good. Only one other woman, Catherine Bigelow of the United States, had been named Best Director at the Oscars, making Zhao the second woman and the first Asian woman to win the award. I don't know if that's negative. I guess it's also positive. I don't know. So let's see. As a result, well, that's kind of like a word that means so, but the timing is off, right? So they're saying in 2021, Chloe won. So that didn't cause Catherine Bigelow to win earlier, right? Like they're saying she was the second person, but that didn't cause the first person to win, right? The order of events doesn't make sense. This is not a result. If anything, being the second person is the result of having someone else come before. So maybe if the sentences were flipped, that would make sense. But here the order is backwards. Previously does make sense. We're talking about time, right? That this person did this in 2021, but previously someone else had been the first woman to get an award. So that makes sense. I don't know if that's my favorite, but okay, it makes sense. C, however, is tempting because it seems like maybe there's a little contrast. They're like, oh, Chloe Zhao won this. However, this other person already had won it. But that's not really what they're doing here. It's a little, like I said, this isn't a negative idea. And this is why these kind of like dumb summaries of the connotations can help so much. They're not saying a bad thing in the second sentence. So to use a however, it just seems weird. It's not a contrast. It's kind of an extra like fast, fun fact here. So I don't see where the contrast would be. And then likewise, that's also tempting because you're like, okay, well, it's not a contrast. Maybe they're saying these two women are similar, right? They both won this award. But no, they're trying to just like establish a chronology. They're doing it backwards, right? Because the first sentence is about the thing that happened most recently. But that's what previously lets us do, is kind of go back in time a little bit and say, well, previously this other thing had happened first. So another piece of information that might be helpful with the word likewise is it's just such a very strange word. It is used for comparisons. It's when we're trying to say that two things are similar, but it's very rarely the right answer. It frequently comes up on the digital SAT, old versions of the SAT, as an answer choice for these transition questions, and it's almost never right. I don't think, maybe one time I've seen it be right. So if you had no clue here, you stay away from a word like likewise. Just historically speaking, it's not likely to be correct. To me, B didn't jump out as being right immediately, but after I think about it, like, yeah, it does make sense, and so I would be pretty confident in this answer, even if at first it feels like it's changing some of the rules of these transition questions a bit. But yeah, they can do it.